I am continuing my reading. What I'm doing in this series is to read through the entire standard works of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. This consists of the Bible, the Book of Mormon, the Doctrine and Covenants, and the Pearl of Great Price. I am reading in a chronological order of events, not according to publication or volume, so I will be skipping around a bit as I move along. So in our last reading, we read a little bit about the reign of Jeroboam II in Israel. He's king longer than anybody else in Israel, I believe. And this is during the time, the last 15 years of the reign of Amaziah in Judah. Now, shortly before that, of course, Amaziah tried to attack Israel, and then Joash, king of Israel, drove him back, took the city of Jerusalem, took all the treasures out of it, and then it said that Amaziah and Joash were basically at constant conflict with each other until Joash died, and then Jeroboam becomes king. Jeroboam is able to restore Israel to its former glories, to it. All former territory controlled by the northern kingdom is restored during the time of Jeroboam. Now remember, Jeroboam, he reigns for 40 years, about 41 years, and Amaziah is only going to reign for another 15 during the time of Jeroboam. So now we will read about the end of Amaziah. This will start in 2 Kings chapter 14. We are going to read verses 17 through 20. And Amaziah, the son of Joash, king of Judah, lived after the death of Jehoash, son of Jehoahaz, king of Israel, 15 years. And the rest of the acts of Amaziah, are they not written in the book of the Chronicles of the kings of Judah? Now they made a conspiracy against him in Jerusalem, and he fled to Lachish. But they sent after him to Lachish and slew him there. And they brought him on horses, and he was buried at Jerusalem with his fathers in the city of David. So he is also killed in a conspiracy just like his father. But before we read any more, before we talk about that, let us read in 2 Chronicles chapter 25, verses 27 and 28, and then we will talk about it. Now after the time that Amaziah did turn away from following the Lord, they made a conspiracy against him in Jerusalem, and he fled to Lachish. But they sent to Lachish after him, and slew him there. And they brought him upon horses, and buried him with his fathers in the city of Judah. So there you have it. Amaziah is also killed in a conspiracy. But this way, when his father Joash is killed in a conspiracy, there's no indication that Joash knew what was coming. It was, he kind of just killed him on his bed one day. There was only two people involved. This conspiracy against Amaziah seems to be much more widespread, in that the king is able to detect it, and he flees from them. He flees to the city of Lachish, but the conspiracy is widespread enough that even in Lachish, they are able to get their men there to kill the king. So this is a much more involved conspiracy, much broader, more people involved with it. But you'll also note that he is buried with the kings, while Joash was buried in Jerusalem, but he was not buried with the kings. Amaziah is buried with the kings, so he is given full royal honors in his burial. I find that interesting too. I'm going to leave that here, and my next video we will be returning to the Book of Ether. So we will see you there.